I guess just for you, how much did it mean to have Dame back and aggressive in the first quarter, and then Giannis doing his thing as well in the first quarter?
I think first and foremost, it was just total team effort. I just love our competitive spirit. I thought everyone that entered the game, we were locked in with our game plan, locked in defensively, and I thought we followed the game plan to a T. But yeah, when Dame gives us great confidence, and when he's making shots early, it does something for us. Just kind of give us that confidence, and obviously, Giannis is like a 1-2 punch, and that's our leadership. And when they're locked in and they're aggressive, and it makes us hard to beat. But I like everyone's approach to the game today.
I think they were 1 of 16 from 3 in the first half. Obviously, it's a make-or-miss league. Some of those might have gone on a different night. But what do you think of your guys' ability to defend the three-point line and just defensively with the
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to beat Boston, you're going to have to, they're going to shoot them threes regardless. Make or miss is going up. And you have to have the ability to do a lot of things well. One is guarding the ball, and then being great with your rotations. And then when they kick it out to the threes, man, you got to move on the flight. You got to close out with a great sense of urgency. And I thought we did that. And I thought we learned from the Utah game. The threes that we were giving up, and you learn from every game. And I know some people think it's like cliche, but the only thing you can do is find ways to get better. You can't panic. You can't, make excuses. You can't blame. You got to look at yourself in the mirror, and we did that. And we went to the drawing board, and we say, okay, here are some areas we need to get better. Again, this team has great character, great spirit, great leadership. From Giannis to Dame, Chris, Brooke, all those guys have been tremendous. Bobby, Portis, in our meetings. So, we stick together. You got to basically, lock out all the noise. When you're down, you're gonna expect some people to, find ways to divide us, but we stick together. That's what what's special about this team. I love the way we responded. We responded like champions today.
The focus on the defensive glass too. It seemed like, as you mentioned, following in flight, but there was an emphasis to find the man, box out, limit one possession. You all have done that in spurts, but obviously first half it seemed like a real key to limit those second chance opportunities.
Yeah, you have to be extremely locked in when you play a team like Boston. Just a lot of different, nuances in every possession. It could be 12 different kind of coverages or different actions that you have to guard in one possession, and one little mental slip can cost you. So you have to have a great concentration, great mental toughness when you play those guys, because they're so elite. They could score the ball in bunches. They could shoot the three in bunches. Even in when they put their reserves in, they're capable, because they're capable of shooting the three. They're never really out of a game. So you got to be locked in, and I thought we were pretty locked in for most of the game.
Hey, Coach, looking ahead, you got Golden State Saturday night. How do you make sure that you carry the momentum from tonight?
Well, it's always preparation. I thought we had really great 2 days. I thought guys, when you lose, you always have that greater sense of urgency, and we got to just maintain that. We just can't take our foot off the gas. But it's a good start. Tonight was a good start, and obviously the next couple games are tough. Golden State is always tough. Sacramento's playing tremendous basketball, so we got to continue to build on today, and that just starts with our preparation. Starting with film, starting on the court. Like I said before, I need to be better. Our coaches need to be better. Our players need to be better. And I thought we took a good step in the right direction today.
Just kind of along those lines, did this feel like an important game for you guys coming off the skid and top record in the East, national TV game, just kind of to remind not only everyone but yourselves just kind of what this team can do?
Yeah, but every game is important. Obviously, we lost 4 out of 5, so we had a greater sense of urgency. But when you play in Boston, the top teams, you got to bring it. There's just no way around it. They're elite for a reason. They've, if you watched the game last night, they play like championship teams. They were out, out of it in the fourth quarter, and they're able to make plays and big time plays. They got big time players, but we got big time players too. So, I just like the way we responded. I like our competitive spirit tonight.
Hey, Coach. Bobby's kind of coming off a slower scoring stretch, but he talked about any night could be his night. Just what do you think of his response, putting up 28?
Listen, Bobby is huge. He's always, if you look at the games that we win, Bobby he's right up there. With his productivity. He's just. He's a crowd favorite. I love our crowd tonight. They, especially when they started chanting Bobby. Bobby, I think it's so cool because I never had anybody chant my name. So I just think that's the coolest thing in the world when you hear the entire arena. So our fans, tip your hat off to them. They were terrific. But Bobby's a fan favorite, but he plays with such passion and such grit, and it's contagious, when he starts getting going, and it makes everybody feel good, and it just ignites us. So, and then we keep it going, like we have our starters. We go to the bench, and you're bringing in Bobby. I thought PC was great, Dre was great. All those guys that came in, they were terrific.